Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, evening, Ben.
Hey, good evening.
Hi, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Yes, is that okay for you to open the video?
Okay.
Yes, I think it would be better if we talk face to face. Yes.
There we go.
Hi, Ben. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah, it's my great honor having a conversation with you. And thank you for your precious time to join us.
Of course.
Yes.
Just finishing up my dinner here.
So you just finished your dinner?
Must be early for you, huh?
Okay, sounds really good. Yes, how are you today? Is that 8 p.m. in your region?
Oh.
Is that 8 p.m. in your region now?
Yeah, it's actually 7:28 p.m. here right now. I think it was scheduled for Central Time, but that's okay. I was standing by and waiting to hear from you.
Yeah, sure. We do have time differences. Yes, sir. And yes, I checked the email you left to me, and you mentioned your business covering rental and the selling, and you are going to build your brand, like your brand Pioneers, right? Name Pioneers.
Right, ponies. Mm-hmm.
Yes, really good, really nice. And can you share more about your plan?
Yeah, well, in pretty much share, I'm based in the Napa Valley, and we're getting, the Napa Valley is doing very well with tourism right now. With COVID and all that, it's come back very strong because I think the people are a little bit afraid and thinking that there's not a whole lot to do in places like San Francisco and some of the other popular spots around the West Coast. And every time they show San Francisco, they show the homeless problem, and
Yes.
I think it's scaring them away, and people getting, stores getting ransacked by 80 people at a time, gang stores. I don't think the problem is as big as the media as it portrays, but at the same time, hey, come on, Napa, it's better anyway.
Yes.
It always has been. And so that's why I want to try and do this, bike sharing, but it's definitely a different style, because, within the city limits, maybe you're talking about a 2 or 3 mile radius, where I'm talking about a little bit more rural, long distance, okay? So we'll be looking at hotels and timeshares in the area. I went out and talked to some people, and we're getting very good receptance on that. They're just happy to have the bikes there. So,
Yes.
and but we'll start to build that out. The program that you've seen on our website, and of course you've seen my stations, my service station. I'm going to utilize the retired shuttle buses that are still in very good condition, and that seems to be a very extremely economical way to have a service truck, and at the end of the night in some areas have overnight storage, so because we don't leave these things out unless they're protected in a hotel environment with overhead, or within a container or a station like the bus. So they're just relocation, delivery, and service vehicles. I've been in touch with a company here in the States for the GPS and also the software program, and I'm somewhat of a developer myself too, so I'm right on the edge of making a decision. I'll probably just go ahead and we might end up making our own program that is seamless with the GPS program, so our customers can see where the ponies are at.
So I'm checking your email now. You mentioned you're doing a GPS program. What does that mean? What does it mean? So you provide GPS services for the auto, for the locals, or something else?
Yeah, well, anybody, once they know about ponies, they would go to our website and they could go to the ponies map to see where available ponies are currently available if they needed to buy them in a minute, or right now. Of course, if they, once they know about it, also we want to encourage them to, make forward reservations. But as they walk into their timeshare, they can see something new waiting for them at the doorstep. The rental bikes.
Yes.
And, I think the timeshares are going to do very well with these because I've been in timeshares, and one in particular I had in Las Vegas. We've been there 30 times. Well, I rented a bike every time.
Yes.
If they would have had them there.
Yes.
But the problem is they don't. So that repetitive of coming back, that I think the timeshare is really going to be a big thing for us.
Yes, GPS tracking widely used in different sectors, no matter e-bike rental or auto rental or some other scenarios, and you will need it. It's necessary for us to use the GPS tracking and And actually, yes, I do have a partner whose name, the company name named Unlimited Biking. Have you ever heard of this company before?
I don't have it.
Don't have it. You can check. Yes, you can check it out. Unlimited Biking, and we have been cooperating with this company for almost over past 1 year, and we provide low steps through walker and this kind of e-bike for them, and their business covering different states. Meanwhile, we are also negotiating some rental business. They want to, as far as I know, some states like LA and Los Angeles and other cities, and I mean the government of those cities, they are going to launch the e-bike rental locally to promote and allow people to explore more, to enjoy the convenient lifestyle. Yes, and the company I mentioned, Unlimited Biking, also has the plan to do thousands of e-bikes to do rental, and the rental, e-bike rental, bicycle rental, also part of his business. Yes, if you do the
Right,
yeah.
so you're saying that it's a bike with a complete package with GPS and point of sale?
Yes, yeah, yes. I don't know whether they have found some suppliers to supply them with GPS tracking, but I will talk to them more. And meanwhile, you also can check the website of Unlimited Biking and to get a quick review.
Do that.
Yes, and he's our partner, a loyal partner, and top one seller in the U.S. markets, and his business covering more than 4 states. So many, yes. I believe I can share the opportunity between you and Haidong and also the partners with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to build long-term relationship, to create an ecosystem, of us. Yes. I think this is what we can do for you. Yes, from my perspective.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm looking at so currently you don't have the full GPS package already built in. I think I'm going to be able to deal with that myself anyway. But as we go forward, if these packages come together, keep me aware of it. I'm really quite excited about the new line, the latest information you sent me.
Yes. Of course.
Okay.
And yes, as I mentioned before, and we are open to any dealers who has different needs regarding e-bike, regarding the cooperation. and the different sectors involved. We are open to this. It's okay for us. And I believe if I have partners who have inquiry about GPS tracking or something else, I will definitely share your info to them. But meanwhile, you should share more infos about your business. And for example, corporate brochure or some updated info, so I can present to them and create ecosystem for all of us. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And even though we're building and going forward, and we want to be that rental company, retail sales are now out of our game plan. So as a matter of fact, my idea is really I don't want brick and mortars, and my stations will be mobile to service, but also we have to have a place to park at night. So
yes.
I'm finding some very interesting properties in the Napa area, and I'm sure I know it's available beyond that, considering the way things are right now. A lot of space available out there at a very good price. So we will have, mother locations that will be very big in retail.
Yes.
We have 100 bikes on display.
Yes.
Okay? And all the models. I'm looking for a flagship rental model.
Yes,
and
right.
because we're going to be in hotels and because we want to be in multiple days, maybe this is something that needs to go in the back of their rental RV. If they want to rent it for 2 days or a week or whatever,
yes, right.
they can throw it in the back of their RV or even take it into the hotel room without a lot of nuisance.
Yes. So
I'm very excited about your new foldable model with the big motor and the pneumatic brakes. It's I think it was like a 59-inch bike or something like that. Still, it's only a few inches shorter than a full-size model, which should be able to make it comfortable with those big 20-inch tires on it, correct?
Yes, sure, definitely. No matter the markets in both North America and Europe, we have received a lot of orders regarding the rental business. It's very like the scenarios you mentioned just now, and supplying e-bikes for hotels, for groceries, and other communities where e-bike can be provided, provide convenient services to them. I believe it will be a huge opportunity for this business. And for the location you are staying, you're living now, and the CA, I believe it's good state and also good city to promote this kind of business. Yes.
Right. And as we grow, I want to get into either license, maybe franchise, but certainly licensing agreements and reciprocality between the franchise or license owners. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that so it could actually turn into a club, like a health club, but based on outdoor electric biking, and so that reciprocal. Figure out a reciprocal program to where, if you're a member of NAVA, you go to San Francisco, I shouldn't say San Francisco, or Fort Bragg, or Sonoma, or another place in the world that has a pony, you're part of that club and can jump on one for that monthly fee that you pay. Yes. And of course the usage is all distributed through the fees that are collected through the club. So you can own a franchise in an area that has no business whatsoever, open your doors, and all the ponies, people will rush to you, and you get credits to get paid before you even start your business.
Yes, of course. So when you contact with merchandisers and those local Sherpa owners, and there will be a lot of needs and requires, and they want to show their needs to you once you approach to them. Yes.
And I've brought down the cost of the station quite a bit. It all has do with these shuttle buses that I can get. Shuttle buses come up every day here in the United States. There's not a shortage of shuttle buses. When I was getting into this thing, I'm thinking, okay, how do I pick these things up? How do I move them in a rural situation? And I'm thinking, okay, well, I have to get a minimum $30,000 truck.
Yes.
You know, that would be used, of course. That would be a $60,000 to $70,000 truck brand new. And then I have to get a trailer. Okay,
yes,
the trailer's going to be about $15,000. So out of a minimum $45,000 just for the vehicle. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to spend $45,000 to put $20,000 worth of vehicles in it. What business am I in, you know? So I looked around and I thought, well, geez, I can pick up these shuttle buses that have the same storage space as a 20-foot trailer. And it's only 28 feet long, not 50 feet long, to get around the smaller, you know, downtown areas. Much more maneuverable, pretty much comfortable for anyone to drive. They're really nice vehicles. They've been upkept well. They probably have anywhere between 150 to 300,000 miles left in them because they've been meticulously maintained by the transit districts. I can buy these buses for under $5,000.
Sure, no problem.
And then basically prepare them for a franchise, a whole package, maybe around, you know, maybe $50,000 at a beginning level, you know, and that would be a franchise fee, the bus, the bikes, the equipment, the software, the GPS, everything in a package. And then that makes it extremely affordable here in the United States, a $50,000 franchise. So they don't have to do a whole lot of thinking about it. And that package in America, you know, that I can put together for about $50,000 for them can create all the way up to maybe $300,000 a year, depending on how hard you want to work the business and how many bikes you want to put out there.
Yeah, sure,
okay?
sure.
And that's why I'm really excited about this powerful, good-looking foldable bike you have, because I can probably put 30 of those things in a bus.
Yes.
Where a full-size bike, maybe a dozen only, you know? So I really need to get those samples in my hand here and to see how they work. So that's my whole concept, to get somebody a low-cost thing. Now, when I say you can make up to $300,000 on a $50,000 investment, that's working your butt off and being a really productive person. On the other hand, if you're retired and only want to work a couple days a week, that's okay also. You can make 50 to 100 grand on your, you know, part-time job. So that's how we can work out and fill the, you know, the areas and get this pony to pony to pony to pony station thing going on.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Just wait me a few seconds. Let me get my phone. Because there are some files that later I will present to you. What? Just 10 seconds.
Okay.
Very sorry for this. Yes, and actually, I think the 50,000 US dollar.
Even though we're going to be doing it ourselves and driving hard, and it appears that I am going to open up early next year with the mother station, so to say. We have also the big retail. I won't have a brick and mortar, but I will have, you know, a situation where we can have these bikes. Okay, there's a lot of in Napa here. Currently, hopefully I'm going to get the location, and it has 86,000 cars going by every day. It's in the kind of a thoroughfare, but at the same time, it's accessible. It's not an expressway, so you
Yes.
can easily get off the road, see what the hell we're doing in this parking lot.
Yes.
And it's really a previous used car parking lot, in a premium location. And I expect to get a good price on it, and that will probably be our first monthly location.
Yes. Yeah, I think the price $50,000 US for the package is also acceptable and also affordable. And just you put the cost equals to 10 or even 20 e-bikes and for the whole packages. And I believe the fertilizers like shop runners locally, and even those people who have keen insight about the market of e-bike, and also who have the sense of sensibility of predicting the future of the ecosystem. I believe once this scenario and the ecosystem created, and there will be a good environment for you and for the fertilizers, and also for the locally and for the local government, and it will be a good opportunity for us. And as a manufacturer, as a supplier of e-bike, and the so far the only thing is that we also provide and create an ecosystem by providing e-bikes with good quality and lower price, and also arranging logistic company transportation in the U.S. to ensure and to be your backpack. Yes, for the whole ecosystem, and also